These are the foothills of the Himalayan mountains, and I'm about to enter the land of the Adis. This is a mystical country. Shamans are the Adis' only healers, and sacrifices placate their gods. These people have had almost no contact with the modern world, but speak to spirits every day. It's a place full of surprises, including the diet.
Oh,
As one of the first outsiders to visit this tribe, I have one question.
how are they going to greet me? What's my reception going to be like?
I'm Bruce Parry, and I'm going tribal. Travelled this road to Arunachal Pradesh, a forgotten land tucked into the foothills of the Himalayas. To preserve its tribal culture, India gives this area special protection. This means it's very tough to get in.
It's taken us about 3 or 4 months in the planning to get permission to come into this area. And for me, it's a great privilege because even Indians can't just cross this border. It takes everyone a long time to get permission to go in. The place has been closed for nigh on 60 years, and there's very few Westerners who have ever actually been in here. So this, for me, is a really special moment.
Though we're finally in Arunachal Pradesh, we've still got a long, tough journey ahead. The roads are treacherous due to monsoon rains, landslides, and even the occasional earthquake. The Adi are animists and believe that nature is controlled by a host of spirits. Shaman and ritual sacrifice are at the heart of everyday life. I'm fascinated by these traditional beliefs. I want to learn as much as I can about them, because change is on its way.
We just arrived at the river, and this is where we finally are leaving the vehicles behind. And we're off into the hills.
Jeez. At least I'm big enough not to fall through the hole. Everyone okay? This bridge is amazing design, but it's pretty wobbly, to say the least. And with everyone behind me, it's like, it's a bit of a swing going on, but it's quite fun. It looks pretty secure. He said, hey! What happened there? Hajir is going to teach me about this way of life. My first lesson is that he, like all Adis, will eat almost anything that crosses his path, and this includes live beetles.
I was wondering what you were doing running around in the rocks. Now I know.
Yes, it's very tasty.
They're very tasty?
Yes.
Okay. Eat it then. You don't want me to eat it? Of course I'll try, but do you not kill it first?
No.
Okay. Oops. Oh, that one's like sharp.
Yes.
Very spicy. Ooh, didn't like that. Ah, yuck.
After a week on the road, I'm finally within sight of my destination, a small village deep in the hills where I've been told that traditions are still strong.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that Jorsing?
Jorsing, the top of the hill.
I hope to be able to spend a month living here, experiencing the Adi way of life firsthand, rather than just observing it.
Yeah.
My guide only recently received permission for me to even visit the village. I'm not at all sure how I'll be received.
I don't. I don't.
Shake your hand.
Hello. I don't.
I'm the first Westerner most of the villagers have ever seen. The children are intrigued, but the adults aren't so sure.
Cool.
Mangoluk ana abu mi popolang kulam melokon no kami magan nuna mega kato tuai. Dem mana ngolu mi popoku nam lega paya adu nem dem pang ngomudo. Mum mana mum ka pemudo ngolu mai yem ngolu kombulu mai pemudo dek ngolu mai ma imulo ngolu kom ai mang yem dem jen huru dong ai. Dem petam.
As night falls, the village elders meet to consider my request to live here.
I've just been summoned to meet the Gam, or the village chief, and I've got to tell him who I am, what I want to do, why I'm here, and all that sort of stuff.
I want to live as part of the community, but the Addies are subsistence farmers, and I don't want to be a burden, so I've brought more than enough provisions to pay my way. The meeting goes on long into the night.
They've agreed to everything. They're very happy for us to film here. They're very happy for me to live here. And in fact, the Gamma has asked if I would live with him in his house, which is great. But what he's also suggested is that we build a little hut outside his place, which is where I should live. And I think that's what we're going to be doing this morning.
Leading by example is Tamak Moyong, the village chief or Gam. He's the elected head of the village, but he's not in charge. Everyone has an equal say in the running of an Addi community. And however rich someone may be, they still help their neighbours to build their houses.